Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Thoughts of a Rambling Mind. As you know, I only make videos when I find something intriguing, and of course, I'm intrigued. In this video, we're going to be talking about Errol Spence and his defense. A lot of people underestimate his defense, his movement, his footwork. But Errol Spence is a very established defender. Sometimes it doesn't look that way because he's always in the middle of a fight. So of course he takes a punch. But as you can see here against Shawn Porter, he makes subtle movements with his arms and his body to take himself just offline so that he can deflect these shots pretty easily. He stays close, he smothers the punches. That way you can't get a flush hit on. Here Spence's cat-like reflexes are starting to shine through. As his opponent sends the attack, he's able to anticipate the punch, which allows him to get in front of the punch with his hands. If you look at his arms, when people say Errol Spence is strong, this is what they mean by Errol Spence is strong. He's able to absorb the full punch with his arms without taking the hit. His arms don't deflect back into his body. He's strong enough to take the hit. Now watch the head movement of Errol Spence and the footwork. Notice how he's able to get out of the way pretty quickly. Look at how his feet move. Now this is against Shawn Porter, a person who is mauling you. So the movement is absolutely important. Now he took a lot of shots in this fight, definitely. But as you can see, he defended quite well against the onslaught of a real bruiser, a puncher. He's going to control the distance. Notice how he smothers some shots.
Longing is the music
Smothers. Now Shawn Porter got one through, but he's able to weave the rest. Again, distance, maintaining distance, footwork.
And ends in just the wink.
See, when you fight in the Mexican style of boxing, it's a more forward style. This fight doesn't seem to the naked eye like Errol Spence is doing very much anything artistic, or even Shawn Porter for that matter. When you watch it back and you watch some of these things in slow motions, that was a beautiful feint by Shawn Porter. You watch some of these things back in slow motion, you get to see all of the amazing and high-skilled moves that both of these fighters are producing. Errol Spence making subtle movements with his chin, with his jaw, and then of course counter-punching to make sure that Shawn Porter thinks and has to fight past something. It's not just a free shot and a free swing. This is boxing at its highest level. Notice the counter-punching again. When you begin to play back the footage, a different story begins to play out. Errol Spence no longer looks like the simple, head-down, heavy-fisted slugger that everybody reports him to be. These very subtle movements are hard for the amateur eye to catch. It's almost hard for the naked eye to catch even at a professional level.
Longing is the music of our sphere.
There are times where Errol Spence's reflex can't catch a punch fast enough, so he arches his body in a way to absorb the punch and reduce the amount of damage that he's taken. This form of damage reduction allows him to sustain punches to his body or to his head that other fighters would not be able to take, deflecting shots that he's absorbed a little bit off. That way, the full impact of the punch doesn't land with concussive force. The sweet science of hit and don't get hit is what the goal is. But in all situations, that's not possible. So you have to find other ways to defend yourself, even in getting hit. And here, Errol Spence demonstrates exactly how you maneuver your body when you must take a hit to minimize the amount of damage that you receive. Here, he smothers Danny's attack with subtle movements closer and closer towards the attacking opponent. It stifles the punches, not allowing them to get full extension, allowing him a little bit more control and ability to get on the inside. Because as we all know, Errol Spence's greatest asset is his offense. Errol Spence's attack and onslaught is so powerful, so consistent, and so ferocious that a man, any man, is likely not to be able to attack fully or sustain it for very long. And therefore, well, the results usually speak for themselves. Many men have been forced to give up under the pressure of Errol Spence, under the attack, under the offense of Errol Spence. So for Errol Spence, his greatest defense is his offense.
The gift of life is never more or less.
I don't want to watch bomber clot no more. I put my trust in him, now we're gonna lose.
Anyway, these are my thoughts of a rambling mind. Like, share, subscribe, read and respond to all comments down in the comment section. And I'm out.